Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some amazing book recs for you guys. They're all Black romance. Actually, some of these may be interracial, I will say that, but it's always going to be a Black girl being loved out loud. But recently, February is always such a hard month for me. I don't know why, but my mind is always like dun dun, like I don't know what's going on, but it's like the Sunday scaries for the entire month. Like Serena from Love Island USA, she posted this video and I was like, exactly, sister, like exactly, like I don't know what it is, but it's like I've just been in a funk, but I've been like slowly coming out. I'm reading one of my my most anticipated read of the year this year, but I can't say it because I got it really early. I will talk about it because it comes out next week, and just look at my socials. It comes out on the 4th of March. We're gonna talk about my current reads and then we're gonna get into the book recommendation. So right now I'm currently reading Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. It is not out yet, but she put it on NetGalley for a whole day and it was just free for the whole day. So I just got it and I've been reading it and it's really good. It is the last book in that like trilogy that she's doing, and I already like it so much more than the second book. Like I think this might be my favorite one out of all three. I decided to get in my mystery thriller bag again, and I'm reading Death at Morning House by Maureen Johnson. She wrote the Truly Devious series. I really like the Truly Devious series, so I was like, I have to get into this one. I have to. It started off kind of slow, but most of her books do. So actually not most of her books, but most of the start of a series for her starts off slow. So I believe this is the start of a series. I don't know. I'm just really waiting for it to pick up. And then I don't know if I said this in the last video, but I'm still reading Innocent Intent, and it's like that, it's like an FBI romance. It's like a detective romance, and it's a Black romance as well, but it's like more mystery because this girl, she's like a lead detective, whatever. Her husband was cheating on her and then he was found dead in the apartment that she was stalking him the night before, and so she doesn't have an alibi. And then the cop investigating the case doesn't know her, and he's like, or not cop, detective, and he's like, girl, you might have did it. So they have to work together to figure out who did it, because she might be a primary suspect, but she's not the only one, you know what I mean? And she needs to prove her innocence. And then I'm trying to get into my fantasy bag aside from some other reads, and I started One Dark Window. I'm literally only one chapter in, and I've been one chapter in for 2 months, and that's not on the book, that's on me because I've just been reading everything else. Like I just finished Wild Side by Elsie Silver. Best book in that Wild series. I don't know who was in her ear, but it ate, like it ate down. She even posted my review, like a snippet of my review. I did like a couple paragraphs, but a snippet of my review on Instagram today. It surprised me. My friend texted me this morning and I was like, okay, I know that's right. Like it was great. The narrators really ate. The story is so good. There's a lot of twists that I didn't expect, but it was like pleasantly surprised, you know? So I was really happy about that. But I have a lot of recs for you guys and we're about to get into them. The first one being Ride With Me by Simone Sultani. I don't know if Simone Sultani is a Black author. I don't know. She's very anonymous and she's never said anything, but she writes a lot of Black women or mixed race women, so I believe it's somewhere along that line, to feel comfortable enough to do that, you know what I mean? So this is a really cute romance. It comes out in May, so keep your eye out because this is a recommendation video of books that are out and books that are coming out. And don't worry, I'm gonna talk about books that are out really soon, like do not worry. But this is an F1, and like just like she's like a millionaire romance. So she's like a self-made millionaire, came from money and then made her own money. Does that mean you're self-made if you already came from money but then you made your own money? I need to start looking up definitions. But anyways, she got her own thing going on, okay? And she gets invited to a bridal shower. It's like a bachelorette and bachelor party, but mixed into one. And this guy who's an F1 racer, who she doesn't know about at the time, and her are going hot and heavy, they're flirting. Everything is turning up. And then they wake up in the morning, rings on the finger, married, babes, married. A Vegas drunken night marriage. I kid you not. Okay, and we go from there. So it's a marriage of convenience story. I had a lot of fun with it because she gets to go to London, and I love London. Like I'm really trying to go to London this year, like real bad, okay? London must see me before 2025 ends because I start my master's program in August, and I'll make a video about that. I'll make multiple videos about that actually. And it's just gonna be a whirlwind, and I really need to have my head on my shoulders for that one. Okay. My next book rec is actually a trilogy, and it is the Green Sisters trilogy by Christina Forrest. I like to say these are very casual reads. They're very slow reads, slow burns, every single one of them. My favorite one is Partner Plot. The Love Lyric just came out, so that one like came out either 2 weeks ago or last week, but it follows 3 Black sisters navigating their way through love. The first one, she's like obsessed with this author who I guess never finished the series he was writing, and she starts writing him anonymous letters, and she finds out he's her like next door neighbor and blah blah blah. It's a very slow romance, but it's cutesy. They're both literary people. The second book is also a Vegas marriage of convenience, but it is second chance romance. It is amazing. It's like, I believe she's a pop star and she got cheated on and did like a funeral for her wedding instead of like a death of whatever. She's like a really interesting gal. And yeah, I think it's so cute because it's second chance because they like dated in high school and now they're found their way back to each other. So I had a lot of fun with that one. And then The Love Lyric is about a widow, and she's, you know, still reeling in that like it's something you take throughout your life. Grief is not just like a one-way stop. It's not linear. And we get to see her go through that and fall in love with a much younger pop star guy himself. He writes a song about her like in the first couple of chapters, and she hears it and she's like, hold on, is this play about us? And he's like, yeah, it is. So I had a lot of fun with that one. I do prefer Partner Plot though. Out of all the whole series, I prefer Partner Plot. Next in the series, we have the Princess Bride trilogy by J.J. McAvoy. I love this one. This one is an interracial romance, and we get this Black girl who, she got her own money, okay? She got her own money. She comes from money, was living in that, and then this prince from some country in Europe is like, his country is kind of like failing, so the parents like set them up so basically he like, you know, can use her money and fall in love with her, so she becomes like a royal. And it's like a mutual, I forgot, it's like mutually beneficial. I forgot what she did, but it's like he's not just like using her, but they end up like, at first he has to really court her because she's like, I'm not about to play with this man. Like, I'm not, you're gonna have to win me over. I'm not a big fan of you. I'm going through my own stuff. And they fall in love, and it's so cute. The second book is a little gut-wrenching because just think about how England treated Meghan Markle, right? But he's still like, he will fight for her. He's 10 toes down behind his wife. He don't play about her, okay? He doesn't play about her. And there's so many cute moments. So many cute moments in that series. There's like the way he proposes to her, and like there's just so many things I don't even need to say out loud, but like as you can see from the good, I haven't read this book in like a year, maybe even 2, and it's still like, I remember how to get it. Okay, I had to check if my camera was filming properly, and it is. So if anything changed, that's why. I think the angle changed a little bit, but that's just me being like really precise. Next, I have Teen Players by Deanna Gray. By the way, most of these books I'm recommending are adult romances or new adult. I don't really have many Black YA romances except for one book that I really love that I read a couple weeks ago and immediately fell head over heels for, like obsessed with it. But Teen Players by Deanna Gray is the next book rec. I really love this book. It's 2 hockey captains because she is the captain of her female hockey team. Yeah. And they're both pretty like alpha people, right? And he's kind of a man who gets around a bit. He's a man who gets around a bit, and she's someone who doesn't. She kind of has that barrier up, and she's like, I kind of need help actually. Like, I need help. I don't know what's going on, but like I got my feng shui a little off. And so he's like obviously attracted to her, and he's like, I can help you. I can help you. So they fake date and just kind of taking each other's space. You feel me? I don't know what y'all want me to say. Like, he just up in her face, and it's cute. It's cute. Like, it's like he fell first and harder. He fell first and harder. It's so cute. I love books like that. I love how he allows her to be feminine and be a girl, and he's like, yeah. It's really good. Like, y'all, you know I love a college romance. Like, come on. And I'm pretty sure I've recommended J.L. Seegers a ton on this account, but if you've not heard of her, these books are all phenomenal. I don't know who blessed that beautiful brain of J.L. Seegers, but thank you, because her mind is crazy. Her pen is insane. Restore Me still remains. I recommend this book every time I can, honestly. It's still one of the most gut-wrenching, poetically beautiful romance books I've ever read in my entire life. Like, it's about a widow and her ex-husband, or her deceased husband's best friend. And it sounds like, girl, come on now. And that's how I felt when I first seen the description too. I was like, but when you find out the history behind like what they have, and then what the husband, and they always respect that husband. Let me tell you something right now. He's always respected. And it's like when you find that history and you find out what happened, truly, truly, you're like,
they ask you how you are, you say that you're fine when you're not.
please. Literally ripping your hair out of your follicles. Like, it's that good. It's so good. Oh, I don't know if I've recommended this book before on here, but Only for the Weak by Natasha Bishop. If you're not an Insta Love girl, you're not gonna really like it because this is a novella, kind of short form book. So like the romance really needs to get going for us to have a book and a story. But this book is one of my favorite like vacation stuff. Like if I'm in a tropical area, I'd probably reach for that book first. It's a quick read. It doesn't take like much energy. And I feel like the only books that really take much energy are like fantasy, high fantasy books that takes for you to remember like whatever. But anyways, this is about two people a part of a bridal party. This girl's sister is getting married to her either boyfriend or ex-fiance. Like I forgot how far it got on their end. And then the guy is the fiance's or ex-fiance's best friend. So we got to get a little insight on that. Let me tell y'all something right now. I don't know why some authors write the most difficult family dynamics I have ever seen, and then in the end either have them like come to a resolution or like the main character forgive them for all the BS they put them through. But that is literally one of the most frustrating things I have ever seen. Like I'm not playing with y'all. I'm somebody like, I literally, in my relationship with God, I've had to like pray, please let go of grudges, please, because okay, my camera died. But as I was saying, I literally had to pray to get over my grudges on strangers, talk less of family. You think you about to play in my face and I'm gonna smile in yours? It's gonna have to take a lot, literally. And I don't know, they're just so easy to be like, but it's my mom. Your mom shouldn't be a horrible person. Like, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be on that character to make that bond again. One baby apology and 20 years of torment? I don't think so. Like absolutely not. What? Ooh, and then I have my YA romance I was really excited about. Love Requires Chocolate. Set in Paris. Our main character is like studying abroad for her, it's either high school, I think it's like the last bit of high school and not college, but it's like if you study abroad you're basically living like an adult, because in the US there's a lot of boundaries when it comes to like high schoolers. Like we don't have our own apartments. You can't, at least my parents were really strict. I couldn't move around freely, and you know the legal drinking age is different, stuff like that. So in the UK, at least in studying abroad, because I almost studied abroad, so I know all about the research. COVID hit right as I was supposed to study abroad. But anyways, you have a lot more freedom than you would in the States, at least if your parents are strict. So she has a lot of freedom, this main character. That's all I'm trying to say. She goes to a really creative like art school. Her big program and big project she's working on is like writing, directing, and creating a musical about, I forgot who. It's like, it's actually a really big Black actress, like from this 20s, 30s era. But she's doing a big thing on her. And so she needs to like, first of all, learn how to speak French and navigate these spaces and create the story in a city where this actress like frequented a lot and like fell in love a lot. And she meets this guy who's her French tutor, and at first he's like, okay, let's get this over with. Like the only reason I need to do this is to get off my suspension of the soccer team. And she's like, I didn't even want this. Like, I don't want you. Can I get another one? Can I get another one? And they start obviously having some type of tension because like she's stunning and then he's also cute. And we go from there, really. You know, you get to see two people who don't really like each other to two people becoming friends to a little bit more. And it's like adorable and what I would have wanted if I could study abroad and have freedom and money when I was 17. So I really like that book. I think it's so cutesy. It's perfectly YA. Just everything you would think in a YA romance, that's exactly what it is. It just gives like all the ooey gooey feelings. I love it so much. It made me smile so much. I was like, love. So here are some books that I'm really excited about that I don't know too much about, but they are Black romances, so you should keep your eye out for them because they're coming out throughout the year. I think the latest one comes out literally in September, so I have like no like scope on the book. But first, I really is excited about The Princess and the PI by Nikki Payne. This cover to me is very interesting. I love it. I love it. My eyes were open, my ears were open, and I love it. Like I was like, okay, this is a book that I'm probably gonna touch. And then No Ordinary Love. I actually do have the physical arc of this one. This one comes out April 1st. That one comes out September 16th. And this one's like about an engineer and Black love. And I think I don't know if it's second chance romance, but it's like something where they fall in love and it's like sciencey, kind of like Ali Hazelwood's romances. Ali Hazelwood, by the way, has been eating the game up, okay? I don't know if any of you guys have read Deep End, not a Black romance, but that book has really been racking my brain. My goodness. But anyways, as a computer engineer, I love to consume anything sciencey, specifically more physics-based, because I am not a chemistry girl at all, okay? I suck at chemistry. Do not show me a periodic table. You're gonna get bats, eyelashes, blank stares, because that's just not, I'm not that girl. But whenever I like see like formulas for like kinetic energy, inertia, all that stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is bad. I'm in my zone. So I love physics. I would have been a physics major. I just didn't feel like, it doesn't feel like it. I was like, let me just become an engineer, and that's what I did. But anyways, I love all like the nerdy STEM books. We need more STEM Black books. I'm so serious. If y'all have any recommendations, go ahead and send them my way, because I don't see them anywhere. And I'm like, where are my sisters in STEM? I need it. I have some more romances I want to talk about. Christmas in Spite of You by Casey Mills was like a really fun Christmas novella I got to read in December. I read a lot of Christmas novellas, Black Christmas novellas too. There's just so many. There's so many out there. I don't like to limit myself. I like to read everything. And Christmas is my favorite holiday of all time. So I love that one. It's really cute. The premise is like, we have like almost like this millionaire CEO of this company guy, and he basically gets an Airbnb in this really exclusive apartment, and it's part of his plan to do something. And this girl who just like lost her job, has like her last penny, she's not able to go home because she doesn't have like the money to, and Christmas is like her holiday, so she's like sad for the holidays, and she really needs like a job, so she's like applying to her last, like the last of what she can do. And she forgets that she put her apartment up for the Airbnb thing before she like lost her job. So she thought she canceled it, she didn't. He shows up, he's like, this is legally binding. If you break this, I can sue you. Like, I need somewhere to stay. Everything's booked up, it's Christmas. And so they end up kind of cohabitating. First, obviously, you can imagine her pushback, and he's like, I'm gonna respect your boundary. Like, I'm not a creep, I'm here for a reason, and I'm gonna get that reason done. And they kind of grow from there, and it's actually so cute. Like, I loved them. That was a really cute romance. And yeah, those are all my Black romances. I mean, those are not all of them. I just need to actually vet the other ones. Like, there's a lot I've read that I just wouldn't recommend. So I'm like, I don't want to push anything that I wasn't the biggest fan of and then have people be like, sister. So that's kind of where I am right now. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I have a vlog coming out about my Disney Creator Lab experience, because I was a Disney creator and it was really cool. And keep your eye out, because I'm getting a new vlog camera. This camera is kind of hard to navigate in public spaces, and it has like the worst stability, but it's so great for like sit down videos like this. So I'm gonna try to get the Digi Osmos 3, even though I don't post that much. I like to film for myself a lot, and I think that's just gonna help me vlog better and actually be able to post. I have a lot of exciting trips coming up. I'm going back to Shells in the City. I didn't vlog that one last time. I am this year, which I'm really excited, because I get really nervous and scared to film in public, and most of my stuff is in my room, and I'm grown, but I still have social anxiety. So I'm trying to do a lot better, and the Digi Osmos is so like, you can almost hide that it's a camera, and I think that's going to be really helpful for me in the long run. So just expect more like put together little baby vlogs of me. I'm really excited to show you guys, because like I'm in 2 weddings this year. I'm on like 2 influencer-ish kind of trip things, and I have a lot of traveling coming up, and hopefully London, right? So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And you guys might see some of your favorite book creators as well really soon. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Videos are coming. I need to edit. That's my biggest thing. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Probably when you're not looking, you'll find someone who reads the same books or listens to the same